Kublai pi baro pia pe RiKhasi channel. Ni priang sobha yapi sha kanika top Khubor jong kanika tio menta. Shobing pensoi ki Khubor ngin penso sha yapi ya ki mat ki bakongsan. On pakia sainar sha na zero line hashnong link hong ong uba prestun. On sadon biang ka jinga kendu lang jong ki angut ki menteri rangba ki artali ki jilla ban aya ka rai ka bakhaddo. Pat pin sange ya ka JJM scheme ha Meghalaya ong uba renikton. Khangka HNYF ya ka karkhana tiliat mau ha barakiling. Pelat ketenat pulit ya santali ki UTP van. Narinsan ke RiKhasi pensionayeng ka NIPCO Christmas Celebration Committee. Bat kibay de ki Khubor. Nginya pai matash ki Khubor banya. Walada ki anjong ka perthai ki kran shai kedar ba omla bante ya kinu ki jingte ha zero line jong kinu ki khaput jong ki ri ka perthai henrena banta ka shnong linkhong ka bahab hapo ka pin usla constituency on sapha ke da usainar sha na zero line khna man khanglat ya kani ka shnong ban hap shabaru pur usam jong kari India
yakani lai thoru ba president sang mentri rang ba panrab jak sarkar chala ubolong ru MLA ka pen ursla uba preston ulai tho balabatha ek NBCC bari Khubor district banwari kilat kilinti ban care signer sha nadu zero line kinong shong shnong ka linkhong kilapan pau ka jingsngo khia ba ka jing persha ek jing care signer sha namar ba kani ka jing care kan khat no ek jing dei jong ka shnong linkhong bar kari India
international boundary is being guided by the agreement. One. Number two, it does not mean that just because fencing or the villages which happens to be outside the fencing, they can't say that they fall somewhere under maybe in Bangladesh or anywhere else. Still it is in India, but it so happened just because of that international norm, 150 yards is required. But even then, I'm telling you, the ground reality is different. We push way closer to the boundary pillar. Wherever possible way, it is being done that way. Because instruction has been given to the concerned agency, NBCC, as well as from the district administration, make sure that we push towards the zero line or towards the boundary pillar, so that inconveniences does not happen, and especially the fencing which is ultimately isolated the village. I think that has to be well within the fencing or within the international fencing which is made by the government of India.
Ki arngut ki menteri rangba jong ki artali ki jilla kita ka jilla Assam bat Meghalaya kita Himanta Biswa bat u Conrad ke sama ki lai kendu lang hakaba nakaliang jong ka jilla Meghalaya lai don lang ru u menteri rangba binrap u ba Preston Tensong u menteri ki kampo yeng ka jilla u ba Lakmen Rimbui u ba Renikton Lingdo u ba Sneo Bhalang Dhar bat ikong RM Kurba DC ka Ribhoi district
yakani ka jelang lapulong ha ka state guest house Assam Koina Dhara Harian blakur ka jelang nakliang ba Preston Tensong ha background bikinong tho Khubor ulong ba ka jekandu lang ha kani kasngi ka long ka pasaiso bar kala janla ban pin poi chika jinga pin be yo pur usam bar hashwa ban pin bana pai ba shabaro artali ki jilla bar ban ay ka kai phar ka biang nakliang ki arut ki mentri rang ba kla pin be ban shong ekran biang sa shisen hashwa ka arpu eterek mentau banai.
I would like to inform you that more or less we almost completed to reach to the agreement in those areas which ever we already inspected, and now again both the chief ministers has directed the concerned government to bring out all the detailed report, and thereafter one more meeting will be there between the two chief ministers, and thereafter they will be meeting even the Honorable Union Home Minister, and hopefully maybe on the 20th or before 21st, maybe they'll come back and then final, agreement will be made public to both the state of Assam and Meghalaya. So this is the meeting that we have to do.
Nên là cái lần सरकार Assam पर करना करना कंट्रोल लाने का पेनविट की development जो करने का सरकार.
Okay, ya kan ni ring lai keren. Mana don katukan ni ki issues ka ba kadon ka JJM project jong kitu kisnong ka ha ba ka block 2. Ti ya kan ni ring lai keren. Ti nak liang jong chief minister ka Assam, he already assured la ong ba unsa take care unsa instruction ya ki concern district administration but kumju ru ya ki SPs ha ki district ki prepare ba kanum dia su kini ke nang nei khmat
Long nang smart kin lah hadin bag ladap agreement kin mulai issue.
Kanum not su mata namar ya kan ni kala adon lepa ka standard agreement kalong ba habadon kitu ki issue kinu komot arteli kini district administration la kalong nak Assam la kalong metla kamot kin ya syong nang ta kin ya share ki issue brokoj kanang ba kanum don kan unu ki jikta ha ka bede ber ka roi ka pa jong kitu kisnong ki ba don ha kitu ki jaka ki ba long disputed. We had six areas or 6 sectors which we already started, and all these areas we discussed today, and as I said to you, very soon again both the chief ministers will sit down after getting all the detailed report from both the state government. They will sit down again, and thereafter they will take a final call.
Menteri Rangba Kajala Konrad ke sama ula pentip menhakash potri mentau benai ba ya kajing rakhi kajing dap san posnam Kajala Meghalaya on penyat be chakmat bat on penloy ka Hamadan Polo haka arpoi teri mentau benai.
Hani udah orang bakal kajing rakhi kamret namar kajing wan kajing pangklam COVID-19 hakabala community bak kinkot kembali hajar ngot kipai ba makin kipai ba kelong na keleng ki jaka jong Kajala hak joko poru uleh thu ba kanam dan kanu kajing rakhi ka bakar pang highway pat ki benta jong Kajala lani hak district.
So the government has decided that we will be having the celebrations, but the celebrations will be on a much lesser scale as compared to what we had planned before the outbreak of the Omicron variant. So we will be having an official program on the 21st at 11 o'clock in JN Complex. And there we expect that in a hangar where we can accommodate close to 3,000 plus people, we will be going with the protocols of having 30% only. And in those 30%, we'll be having people from all over the place who will be participating in that program. Different programs will take place during that time. And all the other districts will also be connecting online they'll be connecting online to Shillong program and participating through the internet. So they will not be having separate programs, but everybody will coordinate and connect with this Shillong program.
Kondak le turu bakasor jala kadang up ya kajing pentikana nak office jo prime minister jakari India la umati nang badu jaga ri India unan mudi unwan am siakan dia kajing rakhi dap san posnam jong Kajala Meghalaya.
We are also waiting for a confirmation from the Honorable Prime Minister's office whether they will be attending the program or not, but we have not got any final word yet, but the program is being planned accordingly, and once we get a confirmation whether he's coming or not, then accordingly further details of the program will be decided.
Director Bathamai Jongka Nigrims Professor Nalin Mehta ula ong bat penpau ba kani ko hospital kan trekam katkum ki kendon bat kijing bu dong Jongkari India kanang ba kani ko hospital ka papau nam kan la ban ai ya kijing shakri ka ba hok
Professor Mehta ula ong ba kani ko hospital kini ki banai pa kisam ki bradap klami shibur kijing namar kijing mamiaj be akar kompanya ya kani ko hospital lai mentau ong namba ki kendon ki bala bu ba kani ko hospital kan ban ai kijing shakri ka ba bun ki pat ba.
What we are doing is in terms of procuring material that have to be provided to the patients, for example, devices. We are streamlining the procurement process that will happen through the institution. So that is something which will go through the portal, the GEM portal. So you have ways and means of procuring material, drugs, devices and other equipment for the institution. So my main aim would be to go by the book, play by the rules and do whatever is in the best interest of the patients we are serving through regular means. There have been controversies earlier. I am not very well aware or competent to comment on them. But till date, nothing concrete has come out of any of that.
Haka joko po le thuru manakaliang ko hospital kan perchang banthit susu yiki kor ki bor bagui de kila dik sumar kanang bagi pai ba jokan ikathan kinyo ya ke jing mentoi ka be de ba ka kot ka kya
Hading tu khubor yang sange shwa shipor ngin sedang wan phai biang shpi yai sab ngin nak benta ki khubor ki brangsa. Ompat pin sange ya ka JJM scheme ha Meghalaya onguba Renikton. Khangka HNYF ya ka karkhana tiliat mau ha Barakiling. Pelat ketenat pulit ya santali ki UTP van. Narinsan ke RiKhasi, pensionayeng ke NIPCO Christmas Celebration Committee. Bat kibai de ki khubor. Pidai yai sab angi RiKhasi channel ngin ya beteng biang mentai ki khubor. U menteri ketenat PHE jong ka sarkar jila ubara Nikton lingdo tongkhar menakasi ba arjong ka Taiew ula pensyai ba ka sarkar keme kampat pinsange ya ka jing pentri kam ya ka skim umbam umdi jila Meghalaya ya ka bala tip kum ka Jal Jeevan Mission.
Ulaya thu ba ka jing pentri kam ya ka ni ka skim kadang ya chakmat bar ka jing temu ja ka sarkar kalong ban pinpoi shakumba palat san lak tali ki long yeng.
Kalong ka ba don kam ba lada kwa ban thoi ka bahai ban verify she phone call kalabiang ban call seki officer la ne shanga ku minister in chat ban kli lada ka don em kum kota ka jisisha te ri kendet ban i kan ka khubor ka balami habana klen ki officer jong ini department um matip ai bat gila su i ba kami kum kene ha ka jing tho pi abami kum ne kalong thik kumba lada pi siat do kuli yano mare siat pi anu ngala kum bakala ngalkum bakala kamu tu isu kata jing bakala kajing bakala ka ba fimla isu ban repair la dari bubru yap la yap kata kajing bakala jong manoro mno bakum bakala ban sir do kuli ten man kata ngakerpat kino to kubor kalau kubor kam hadu kata bangin verify shwa arsin laisin haswa bangin to kino ki statement ki bakta kam ta me karoi kapar la ne wat kajing kata simet yano ya ka bangis no thu bakane statement ka banga keren ka kata yano ya trying gidi bandon kata ka wisdom ke jisu thu ya ke ai ka banga keren ka kata yano lada kalong ya ke simet da kalong ke department kalong ka berkam hadu kata bagi perkat swa arsin lesin teka kerpat season 4 ipan ba bangin nom sngau thu bakalai ai kam don ai ke syak pene kum bakalong ngila nang yok ban ke jingero na ka ministry ya ke bagi dang sudah yo ka bonus kum ba 10 crore na ka daw jo ke performance ke jongi ke bangin la abha bat ngila persyang ban abha hadu kata wa amper mau biang penba banakis sau hajar san spa san pau tili kilong yeng ka bangidon ka basdar gidon tang sau hajar san spa san pau tili kilong yeng ki balayo ya ka kor haying jongki menta ngila kio ngila don kumbashi lak kendai popra hajar tili e kilong yeng ki balayo ha ka yeng jongki ka ba pipe la poi king jongki ti pinapet na kene ngila le ha hado kata bat katarken jungi kalong ban pendep ya ki sanlak prapo kendai hajar teli kilong yeng ya ke bangin ai te kata katarket ya bangin parkendan din wadlah ka page ya ke numbers kalong ka bahe hadu kata bangin pendep apo jom tausnem
President Jongka All India Trinamool Congress Meghalaya ba Charles Ping Rob ulong bakaseng BJP kamde kaseng kabapau hajala Meghalaya namanadu basdang hi kamju job palat arne laingot ki MLA
Charles Pengrup abekan begla pata kubor lo ongru bakaseng BJP ke depan page ya kai ke belajar ka election ke belada blong apa West Bengal hak bakan ke seng kala syukur dari hak result pat kelawan Chetraidu
let us not take the BJP as face value. They are non-existent in this state. If we have no political agenda, what political agenda they have in the state when they can't even go from 1 to 2 members in the house? So saying such things is not true. Secondly, how does the TMC then have an agenda? What happened in West Bengal against the forces, against the might of the BJP? They should question themselves first. If the All India Trinamool Congress had no agenda in West Bengal, do you think they would have come to power in such huge numbers against the forces of the BJP? Let me not name how they, what means they use. Yet they were defeated. So can a party with no agenda defeat such a big party? I don't think so.
Kabatheting air uyagani ka seng kabalakano alor ka jing trikam jong ka Trinamool Congress support West Bengal hakabede ka jing plat pisa shaka missionary of charity jong ka Mother Teresa ba Charles Mengro ulong bakani ka dei ka jing lehi jong ka seng BJP kabalora amtai ka jing e yaki jing trikam jong ki missionary nei yaki pat ki kanhuan ki patrai nam ta ka bhakamet haki jilla ke fair jong ka India.
The FCRA account, a lot of NGOs all over the country. It's not only the missionaries of charity account. There are a lot of thousands of accounts. For one reason or the other, they had frozen them. When that happened, the All India Trinamool Congress raised its voice like it did in the past to unfreeze the accounts, because the lives of a lot of people, and these are not people like you and me, they're destitutes. They are people with physical disabilities. They are people with medical deficiencies. Now, you can't say there's no money and keep them hungry. So even if you don't freeze the account, you can say, okay, we want the replies to this, because we feel that in your FCRA account there are some anomalies. So kindly clarify, but don't freeze it. That is what TMC said. Eventually, better sense prevailed, because there are 22,000 employees and inhabitants of the missionaries of charity in India.
MLA ka North Shillong constituency ba Adalbert Nongru mula kentu ya ki pai ba ki banyak kali buram markeliang kanang banlat na kajing dahing kali war ula kentu ri katanat pulit ban bu ya ki traffic police hakilat kilat kanang banlat na kani kajing e.
The root cause yung ka traffic congestion kadi natin na po mod front itu i-circle iban kun siya po mission lasu ailat ki kali independently bakin penyiar pesanjar bakin kentiu pesanjar hakabala blok ya brok kuwi ka area jong ni ka constituency
Hakabe dei baga jing ong jong rang ba shnong ka mau khar bakani ka jing trei ka dei na do snam arja khakandai uba Albert ulo ong baudan ka jing penchai hakabe dei bat kani
bai ba na shnong jong mukhar ngade unom ikmat ko pi plajet da jing et da jing net da jing shania mana ka jing kerben ngale pandap ko jong kamram ngasko pen pau tong ni goi ngade banong gi basongu yani ka kam la arko snam menshwa la khimilenti la kermen bakta jing khimilenti jing kermen kam balong kam kala pen kala long sabai la long pulom ai henry hadin bang ala simkia ko memilih hadin bang yang kedua badi so presto dan song badi peduli minister hadin bi sutu ka gravity of situation hadin bang yakran ko memilih baka di gejing dongkam baka ni gejing penbah jong ini ki nala ka jing penhe jong surok ka di gejing dongkam jong kapor bar ka ni gejing kajing is ya congestion kam dei ka ni constituency jong nri lembak ni ka kata lang ya ka Shillong agglomeration ni Brockway pada lor tanong ri masmu burom bangai khublei ba preston ibala simkhia bangala ong hiru ba lada shubu kini ki proposal ki ba manganga ai bar kini ki banangwan du lada nyemlak ban take up seriously wanum CA hapo ka assembly ko yeng jok dorbar tawan nganum sya le bakin le drama bakin ya keren congestion ya lor tanong ri masmu burom ba preston ila sya ila ai ni ila sanction yang ni ki surok ki badai po laumali badai po jau lai dom badai po waking jau waking mari waking ba ni mukhar ni ko ba semua barko ban penpau si jisien ikpai ba na snong jong ka mukhar subhaban ma bho ya kijing slam joni ka kam ri khat phara panai ki bu por ban pendep di hau arjar i wei arjar khat wei arjar akui hau panai banikong bat ha tarik ka ar pandai layo ya ka final order ko mana peni matan di hoi ladon ka jing kta ya ki peran songnong subhaban ma subhaban Asia Namar kani kalong jempit jengbiang nam tak long term solution. Ibarat ngala kentu ini kontraktor bagi di bantrei ban pen state kat bala. Namar ka jengdon jong ka lockdown ru tong inum ya. Ai jengkhain pran ring tip. Bagi kadon jeng lockdown ngala persang ru ti por ba kunung in 3 minit. Ngila persang ru kumno bantrei bro sisi bro simit nri tambah selong kapor kamsha. Di sebodon lockdown ti por la sange namar bom sya panwan kinong train sabar. Nginapan ya keren detail. Nginapan penpau kana man syai namar ngampuak man syai lam bakla ni ngampuak penyalam bakla kuwi.
Ula kenturu ikipaj ba banyaisha hakabe day bat kajingbam pat dep manchnai kini kinala ba ula kenturu yo engineer jong PWD road ban khot hajer ki kontraktor hakabe day ba kajingsuki balada kimla ban pendep day ban IT no shawai
Kaseng Hinyotrep National Youth Front HNYF Northern Region hapoka jingalam jong President jongka u Marcus Martin bat ki dukhat jongka ringkat katuk aningut kilong kemi bat kilong kpa kilalet ban khang no ya kawai ke jaka teliat baw kabadan hakasnong barakiling kabari utrai jongka u bakerteng u Santu Agarwal
Habakren bikla pathai khubor na kaliang jong katuk aningut kiri upaj ba kilong ba kajingher jong pumpum kalak ta lut hadu ya ki umbam umdi ki jan kinep kham tam ka koi ka khia habakiring mensim hakapor thia badai hadien bakimla sha shu kilapan jerap na kaseng HNYF bantu klar lem halor kani
ngila pang ali kam la injar bara bila gibak oi pra thong bukan thong ni bam nu chiap badu umdi le de chiap bat gijing bam jing di le githat gijan gilat la chiap bara la pum
nakaliang jong phi la ju complaint tang ikini sa
aha
nakaliang jong phi kin kinong song snong pila ju ong e kini bakin
yara ila ong he thi jo thi re no sekat no bang ni ai ke kim ai de ki ong ai nangim jo ai ba
Bam yu nu usiap yu tingin dapang tom
ila pang ila jemuk yang ila
nanti dang kejeng khoro katuka beluat kumtungin bam ngin bam lum pat katu
lama kan ban yarap an kersan ngi kada wai kada cinro ila koi sa kejeng yap
ka umro tang utu kundang sudah nginda te tu tu poyu bu tang kon si tun damit pat pum sudah usiap sudah
nakaliang kaseng galapan pa kajing sokhia ka bajur halor kajing yu roj ya ka hok long brio dakane ka karkhana ya ka bladai trai da Santu Agarwal hadien bladep khang ekani ka karkhana nakaliang ju kaseng HNYF kala maham ting e balada kani ka jingja kandang yai ja biang kaseng kansale da kawai kalenti ka pating e
te nadu menswahi ngi nakaliang HNYF ru ngila juwan ni sene ban kesucia eki nong sung bo pamdai ban island ban tlet mau lane ban siat mau ban trekwari ting bon ngi ju sha berngem bon ngi sha komtah ngimo bon ngi dik sha berngem te kini kenti ko mentra kolong ba ngiyo ki lok kemi ki lok pa ki rong ba ki ba jufon nga ra ko por te ka pelong nga bangan wan ke ka pelong nga ban slur ban wan te ngi lai keren kum kaseng ite kolong ba ngin khang shwa long hadin ba kitrai kilong kemi mo ka e karai chungki mar kum bolong mentai te ngi sin bangiwan kemut nga batang ni ka bakta ya ka hok long primum priu kata ya ka jingme jong pum kata ru ya ka kum kitin dong ba ka fundamental right te namar kata sumun dong ba ngisim ya kan ke sinjam mo I dalong kum kat bolo compare kemut ba kejuan jingi kolong baik ba ngin khang baik tinggi dangi keren kini ki dekhar ki ba punya igane ba udi ban khang no dum tak ke sengi ba lada udang ye dang ye pri te kemut ba u peni bot mo te kemut ka song sa ki bot ka ai laki le kum no te lada ki peni bor lada ki khenpo lada u khenpo ki try snong ki bala sakta ngane kumpum lembah ka jing le mau ju te kemut ba nang le ka seng ngatrai hap sim da ko sinjam
hadin kitu khubor yin sange biang stang shipor tang marskin tin kwa hadin ngin saban phabiang shepedang yai sa ban ngina bentai kini khubor ki bidang sa pelat ketanat pulit ya santali ki UTP van narinsan ke RiKhasi pensionayeng ka nipko Christmas celebration committee bat ki be de ki khubor Kilawan pai biang shingi ki RiKhasi channel ngenya beteng mentai ki khubor ki berasa. IG Prisons uba M Kharkrang menhaga khat sau treatment tau benai ula pelat pat ba ya santali ki UTP vans ki bathamai hapo ka jingedon langjong u SP ke East Khasi Hills district uba S Nottingham but u SP city uba Vivex aim.
So we are giving to all, in fact they will be placed at the disposal of the district police, and one of them will be placed at the disposal of the sub-divisional police officer Dadengiri, because they also have lot of transportation of inmates to Turaj court.
Habaikran mikla patai Khubor ba Kharkrang la pentip ba katnat pulit ka shimboni kilat kirenti banwan ra ka jing penthamai kum ka jing chna ya ka central jail ha ka jaka ka badan arpusan ekar ha new shillong ha ka bede ba kaniya na kalyang katnat pulit ringkat bat ka jedon langki he officer jo katnat PWD kilawan chungo ekat tu kat nitali ki central jail ki badan ha ki weipat ki jala jongkari India.
Government is very keen on coming out very shortly. And we do hope that it's a matter of time, but of course building that kind of infrastructure will take quite a long time, and we hope that it will come out shortly. But of course now the first thing that what they have done is that at least the minute we sent a proposal, government has keenly taken up, and they have given us 25 acres of land. So that itself indicates that government is very keen on getting this central jail set up.
So when do we expect the construction works?
You see, the thing is, construction work will start only after the master plan has been done. And we had visited these good central jails outside, along with the architects from PWD, chief architect PWD, and looking at the good things good practices and the good things that they have over there. And though, of course, we are not going to implement on the scale that they are going, but probably on a smaller scale.
So can we say with the coming up of the the central jail, there will be the segregation of the convicted
definitely,
and
definitely.
the
In fact, that's the whole idea of having a central jail.
Ngenya pai menta sa shaka Khubor na rinsan ki RiKhasi. Haka shipotri ubnai rimpang jongas nembalala kata arajar arhuwe kawi ka yeng ka bradon haka shnong maulin rei kala sha bam du khot haka ding ka bla plu bat ka bla pin kala de peyaka. Henry Shisnem Duna hadin ketiga jingja kani kalong yeng kalayo amat ya ka jingkerku.
Haka shipotrik rimpang arja arpoi kawe ka yeng ka badon haka shnong maulen rei kala sha bam du khot haka ding ka bashir khei ka blapin kala de peylut yaka. Hagani ka yeng la don ki arngur ki shitemen ki brang yothia aka jingja thai jong kamiet barkani ka ding kamshim la eno wadi kini ki minsim jong kini baro arngut ka bakham skosan e shu kalong bakani ka jingja kala pelong khon swet pat ye ki laingut ki shipara ki bakintup ye Brandon Arsnem kerta Elizabeth Kalaisnem bat I Jonathan khar umnoid khat waisnem kerta kani ka jingja kala pelong pat ye kami e jong kini ki shipara Ikong anak Harisia khar umnoid prapu prasnam kerta ban shimti no yaki ban ri ban sumar ya baro laingon war hapeng kijing e ki baila kit lupa hala kijing im hindai da kijing e bar kijing kit khli ila ri bat sumar yaki bat pen he pensan yaki
kabasa yi ga ying ka siam kabasa ndala yo ro nei kpala yo ni ki khan te ka ple krat ka ngop hakata ke jum suncar longam tip na tamo te mbiang surengi ke ba ngasim no ikini ki khon ngari la du dingka ngala rihi namar balai ke litre ke ba ka pembiang da hadin kamla su ben pembiang ya kata ke ba kala su ya bun ka ba syong ya ka balai tre kum ta mo ingim tip ya kata ke jingja jong kita ya siamo nila I no igini ki pa ba ki khon baro arngot tengah tu bahe tu syong hebat ngala do dang red ado kan mentaro utip sngi une bahe te tip sngi palan te dah din tu pan tengah simno ngam chu tip chu to ko ngam dan bam haying ngai ka bam ngai tara kaura kat badan dan badan ngai makin ya bam si syong tang ro chania bam yo bala bam yo smi ten le no kum no ta ngam tip chu la ka jingja jong kita ro ngam tip mo bakaja kataru ngam tip era tip kia le yu nak kadau bakai ingro ngam tem
Dai bori beret barkijing ki babon ini mei ilashna biang ikan yeng tang bakin yo ban re na kasngi bar uslam hindai haba pet kalong ke ba isang sot bar isen habaya kan yeng lashna barka tang de ki sie bar ki plastic tang bakin yori bathia hakajing kriat jong kamen
kajing kia kalong mata ki so kini kun bagi lai kun suat mo kidang red bapli mo kidang habun kajing lut de ba te kawe kadi tang kajing duna jong kan yeng te so ngi na yeng rom dan ki ba nang bastan lebih beladuk ke kami te ngi ki kun ngi duk ni jenjar lem kumju namar ngi yo bani school ke Papura ngai ngam dan jing nang jing start ngam dan kam de school te dei tang na kajing is ai ublei padu la khan na I pade bangan longum kata ka ba ublei ula pun kubor bangan duai na kam tai papang ki basitam tang na mentai ini ba ai kensau mo jeng ai nguk jeng ki bawan bisa berduai tengah yok pelang apan thet ya kan ni kabam kadi ti kan ni ka yeng badengi senang ni senrop lang kum ni sipara ni tri lang ni tenun lang kat bang yok ya bam lang den dadang adu nanga ngai lagi orang nak tu para khadu nadu nak khadu nanga te namar ngim dan hi bana khamat nangi
Wara prank kini kijing hindai dang don par kinong Samaria kibabha kibayo ke ke bakani kelong hieng kamat kani kedai Kanipko Christmas Celebration Committee. Kanipko Christmas Celebration Committee hadian bakla yo kani kalasyewi karai ban pensionai kani kelong hieng daga hieng ka bathamai. Bat ya kani ka hieng la IT ka kharwai tarik ukala lingkot menta kasnem.
Kukun uong syapingan wan hatu pen pedang yanga tu ai ke yang jing I jong pi jing I nyala ukbang
aga jing sisha ngimdon jingmut mentau usna mansnayeng namar kini kam kendrum ki kam pertai mo bar khai fitbi ndai kali ja rengkhat baidan iwe iba debit napo ka office custom ila phone ni kongbare apa office jungi bagadan katakwe ke yeng hamolon rei belajar ke jingja sosi mencap senang hubunai bahar tebot kumta na kalyang committee ngelewan pet igni ke yeng bat abang ila I gni ke yeng bakalong kumne pin pet na bar ka ibiang darung hapo te kabun gi jingduna mo te ngi na kalyang committee ngina shong meeting habang ila perkhat sani ba habun kilyang bat ila sime goi garai nam takini ki khon argon kiba ila do no ikimi kiba ta halor bangi don kata ka jing snai gini ki khon swat argot ngila sime garai man snai gini ki yeng
Tena kaliang asinong akan tu yapi ki mina misan ki don ki basa shabhai ki don ki basa anongra ba pin beten ya kini ki kon ki khna ba kin im haka kor ka burom namar ba wadla nginom dai thotan ke ka balaja ya ki kmi ki pa ringi kmi lenti ba daga jing beten jong pi ki mi ye ki mina misan kini ki kon kin salong ki babet ki babyang ban yedon rengkat ka imlang salang
kani ka yeng ka bangila penshna na ka benta jong pi kade ka jing ai na ublei lang bang ki brew ni kwa ba pin kan mau ba wat la da kade ka ba pi yo ya kani ka yeng na thao da ka pisa ba ki wei pat ki la ka mai da ka hop ba da ka batri sitom ti ka jing ne khoi ru kam de tang na ka benta ki badon ba em ki barispa ki badon bon ki shakri ki nong trei kum ki khasi ngakarmen ba pin tengka ya ka kum ka jing ai ngo bha jongi happy pin sumar su kher ya ka pin ne khoi pin ne suba bat kan long ka yeng ka long ka yeng long sem jong phi kan long ka baklan bat met bat min sim
kan mau na ka banta kan ga yeng ko trai yai mi e jong kan ga yeng barengkat kini ki khon kseu barot laingot ki khon jong I belanda bat u Michael ki bla let no ashwa jong hi kan mau ye kini ki khon ha ga jing ko jing kha ko trai jisu ai haki haka jing start ru haka jing long mensim kenang san haka met bat kenang san ru haka jing im ka bat tip riu tip le bakanya haka lenti ka bayade bat ka man ka chong me try be it but be snay ayungin ong akmat chong me nya ai tang ka ngo bat ka burom ba ka jing ro ya me bangidang yo iki syakri ke bakodor ke bakan maulam na ka benta ke baduk bat ke basitom
Habdeng jenjar kaduk kathan hang no kin shem jing kmen kad ni jing e per thei ki ban na phi kin yo jing tien jingu jing yam jom phi mi sngi sha nga ki kiu klem pot ju ba ngai man ta ka sngi bad baros ngi ban bu
jing suda lim wat lim biang sering yo ki jing jin jang ha ka suda lim wat lim biang sang ti jong pi ki piar kat nia ki jing le pa le spun ngim la ban siu keliang yang kang umat jing men blahu lay on perku keliang ha baling khut te bi ling ko ni than pi ai jen ba ni long mar wei pi wan ban kdo ka nong keliang phem pa kat ni ki jing le pa le spun ngim la ban siu keliang yang kang umat jing men blahon lay on perku keliang
Hashwa bangin pinkut iki khubor ngin pin snow biang shapi yaki phang bokong san sashisin on phakia sainar sha na zero line hashnong link hong ong uba prestun on sadon biang ka jinga kendu lang jongki angot ki menteri rangba ki artali ki jilla ban aya ka rai ka bakhaddu Ompat pin sange yaka JJM scheme ha Meghalaya ong uba Renikton Khangka HNYF yaka karkhana tiliat mau ha Barakiling Pelat ketanat pulit ya santali ki UTP van Narinsan ke RiKhasi pensionayeng ke NIPCO Christmas Celebration Committee Bat kibai deki khubor Dagi tu ngin penkut no agani ka khubor kani ka tiyo mentang ngin se shambiang bat phibaro hakatai goi pat ka tiyo ka banwan khublei phibaro bathiaso